company, Norfolk Southern, did not attend that meeting last night, citing safety concerns for its employees. And now some lawmakers are asking for change. I want to welcome in this morning Congressman Bill Johnson, whose district includes East Palestine. The congressman has been on the ground hearing from the neighbors who live there. Congressman, thank you for being with us this morning. Trust is a major issue at this point, safety and health. What is your message to members in this community of East Palestine who are scared?
They are scared. They're frightened. They're frustrated. They have questions about the quality of their water, about the air, about what they're smelling, about all kinds of things. And the EPA, hopefully the EPA administrator is going to bring some answers with him today. They also have some questions for Norfolk Southern. Unfortunately, Norfolk Southern was not there last night. They should have been. These folks have every right to expect that their questions get answered. What I'm going to tell them and what I have been telling them, this will be my third trip up to East Palestine. I was there last night. I was there on Monday. I'm going back today. We're going to keep digging. We're going to keep asking until we get the questions answered that they have.
The air and the water is being tested. The EPA so far has said they believe it is safe for people. Did they return too soon? Was the evacuation order lifted too soon in your mind?
Well, I think many people in the community have that concern, and I think it's up to the EPA to convince them otherwise, because they still smell stuff. They still feel nauseated when they go to their homes. I can't answer for the EPA, but I'm going to ask the EPA administrator today to do exactly that.
Would you feel safe drinking the water there? Do you feel safe as you head there to breathe the air?
Well, when I've been there at the wreckage site where it actually occurred, I don't have any burning or itching eyes or anything like that. Look, I can only tell you that there's a high degree of skepticism. I didn't rescind the evacuation order, but I can understand why the citizens there are concerned that it was.
Congressman, you've asked the railroad to reevaluate the criteria for resident reimbursement. Has the railroad responded to your request?
You mean to reevaluate the zone that they're going to provide support for?
Right, and how much reimbursement people are receiving?
Yeah, I do have information that is going to broaden. That announcement, I'm hoping, will come out today by Norfolk Southern, but it looks like that's moving in a good direction, because if you live 1.1 or 1.2 miles from the epicenter, technically under the original concept, then you are outside of the assistance zone. Look, people all over that community have concerns, questions, fearful for the health and welfare of their families. So I've asked them to include the entire zip code of East Palestine.
How do you feel about the federal response so far? What more would you like to see?
Well, I haven't heard a word from Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. We are going to be talking to the EPA administrator today. I think it's it's a little bit far down the line. I would have preferred that he was here last week when some of these questions were really percolating, were really mounting. But he's here today. The senators are here today. I'm anxious to see what they have to say. Let's hope we get a better place, come out today in a better place than we were last night.
The other thing that this has highlighted or red flagged is these rail cars moving hazardous materials through that community and so many others across the country. You are now considering new legislation regarding the transport of hazardous materials. Tell us what you want to see changed.
Well, that's true. I mean, the federal government already has standards in place depending on what category of hazardous materials they are, whether a train has to be designated a hazmat train. I want to take a close look at that and see if there are changes that are needed. We'll know more when the National Transportation Safety Board investigation comes out. Could more stringent rules about the transportation of hazardous material, could it have alleviated what has happened here? we need to we don't need to leave any stone unturned in looking at solutions that would prevent this from ever happening again.
Well, I know those folks in East Palestine are asking tough questions today. Congressman Bill Johnson, you're asking those questions and demanding answers as well. We'll follow up with you. When is the next meeting for the community expected?
You know, that's up to the mayor. I'm not sure when the next meeting is going to be. I know there's going to be some roundtables. I know there's going to be some visits to homes and facilities. I haven't seen the total agenda today. But I'm certain there will be another community meeting here sometime soon.
All right. Well, we'll be there for that. Congressman Bill Johnson, I know you're en route to East Palestine now. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.